Is Donald Trump tonight pulling a Rand Paul?
Well, it's kind of the opposite, actually. I was lobbying to get in the debate, and he's running away from the debate. No, I think he's very much afraid of questions about his bankruptcies, maybe afraid about the fact that he's actually never voted in a Republican presidential primary. So, for 70 years, he's been a progressive Democrat. I was wondering if maybe he's going to show up in the Democrat primary debate the next time.
Touche. But it is similar to what you did. You had a slot in the undercard debate. You had your issues with being shunted to that debate, and you decided to skip it. He says that he has his issues with one of the moderators, so he's skipping.
Well, the difference is I was lobbying to be in the debate. I think there's only really one main debate, and I thought we deserved to be in it. I was never lobbying to avoid questions from a tough questioner. And I think really what he's done and what he's said about the moderator in question is inappropriate behavior, and he should be shunned for it. I mean, the kind of things he said, I won't repeat on TV. I won't repeat in front of mixed company. So I think that he has brought the debate, the presidential debate, the tenor of the debate to a historic low. And so, yeah, I think it's fine if he misses, because it does bring up the respectability of the debate when you don't have a guy that's talking about things that really are inappropriate even in mixed company.
Politico has a piece on, in Donald Trump's absence, what you will do and your strategy. So let me bounce it off of you. They say that for Cruz, Trump's absence means that the other candidates who trail him in Iowa, such as Marco Rubio and Rand Paul, only have one leader to fire upon. Paul, whose sagging showing in the polls caused him to miss the last debate, has been itching to take on Cruz. Is that your plan tonight?
Well, I think he does have an authenticity problem, particularly with Liberty voters. We don't want the government collecting all our phone records. And when he told Marco Rubio that he voted for the reform because he wanted the government to collect 100% of our cell phone records, that troubles the Liberty voter. When he didn't show up to vote for Audit the Fed, something I've worked on for 5 years to get a vote, that troubled the Liberty voters. But I think also Rubio's had a point with him on the immigration issue, that Cruz now wants to accuse everybody in the whole world of amnesty. And this is sort of his shtick in Washington, and goes to the problems he has in Washington. So he creates these false narratives. He says everybody's for amnesty except for him, except for during the debate over immigration, he actually was for legalization, which is not a bad thing to be for. In fact, if we secure the border first, I think it's a reasonable thing that we could work towards. But he used to be for that. Now he's against it because he wants to be just as hardline as Donald Trump on immigration. And I think that there's a certain falseness that is going to come forward as people begin to examine his changing positions.